And that is our product testimony disclaimer. We're not here to diagnose any medical problems. However, this site is for informational and educational purposes only and does not substitute professional medical advice or consultation with a healthcare professional. All right, so that being said, we're going to go on and get started. And we're so grateful once again for all of our leaders. And we're just going to ask them to greet you and introduce themselves. And we'll start at the top, Mon and Ari. Sharon Rose Masters out of NC Global. Unmute and be careful.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to our amazing Tuesday night call. We are here to learn more. What will be the beneficial for so many people out there, because all the products we have are amazing functional products in our amazing store. So enjoy all this educational that we're gonna have. You will love it. Share with the people that you love, so we can help many more people. Thank you so much, Ari and Mon, Sharon Rose Master, NC Global.
All right. Thank you so much, Mon and Ari. All right, Miss Viley, she said she need us tonight. So kind of, we need you to. So
okay, I'm Viley Ford, sales master in Alabama. And I've been in Atomy going on 2 years now. And I'm excited about Atomy because I'm all in. And I can truly say this is an awesome company. And when they say quality products, quality pricing, that's a true story. And I can say that these products are really changing my life. And that's why I'm in Atomy. And tonight I want to encourage the people that are on here and they're looking at this for the first time, just give it a try, because you will find out over here, we can make you healthy. We also can help you to be wealthy. So back to you, Sharon.
Thank you so much, Ms. Viley. All right, Ms. Patricia Hornsby.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Patricia Hornsby, Sales Master from NC Global, and it is a pleasure to be with you this evening. And Atomy is, to me, is the best thing that, one of the best things that God did for us is to leave us all of his products to use. And he gave someone else that opportunity to put it together so everyone else can get a chance to enjoy it and use it to keep their bodies well. So if you just hold on to your seats, get your pen and pad, and go ahead and just take notes and just enjoy the ride, because everything we have here is working for me. And if you consume it, I'm sure it'll work for you. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Do we have any other leaders on the line? Because I do not want to skip anyone. You sales master, Sharon Rose Master, just unmute and greet everyone. Okay, going once, going twice. All right, all right. Well, we're definitely grateful for you all that's on the call tonight. So if we have any new people, we want to thank you for joining us and definitely being a man and woman of your word and coming on tonight. So whoever invited you on the call tonight, we want you to kind of put your name in the chat and let us know who invited you. If you know how to do that, please do so. All right, all right. So at this time, we're going to take a few testimonies. We got some presentations that we're going to do tonight. So we just want you all just to kind of prepare. But we know that there are many of you that have testimonies of the product. And so what I would like to start with someone that might want to open up with the testimony, take about 1.5 minutes and share what the products have done for you. Who wants to go first? Just raise your hand and you'll go to the top of the line. Okay, Miss Leah, go ahead.
Yay.
Yay.
Hi. Good evening. My name is Leah Michaels from NC Global. How are you?
Great,
well,
great.
I wanted to share about this psyllium husk and probiotics. Where? Oh, can you see it? Ta-da! Ta-da! Yes. Okay. Probiotics helps me with, cleaning your guts and everything, so you can process all the toxin. And psyllium husk do the same too. These two are perfect combination, perfect mate. Psyllium has helped me with my healthy bowel movements. Before I take Miralax, and it's not even funny. If I forget, yeah, it's hard. But thank you for Psyllium Hands, and now I have like healthy bowel movement. Ta-da! Thank you.
Thank, thank you, Leah. I love your excitement. I do. Anybody that can get excited about having a great bowel movement, they're doing wonderful. Thank you, Leah. We appreciate you so much. All right. Anyone else have a testimony they want to share real quick? Going once, you can raise your hand and you go to the top of the. All right. All right. Dr. Levi.
Yes, very good.
Awesome.
1 minute.
1 minute? Okay. Well, originally, Bill and I first met as she was my patient, but in the kind of reversal, I became her patient in a way. I was actually having issues first with issues with my PSA level, which is what's called a prostatic specific antigen, was going on a very high trajectory. I was going up, up, and up. And I was going to have to get some prostate surgery and stuff like that. She put me on Hemohim, and it lowered my PSA level down to where surgery was not necessary. My doctor said, come back in a year, we'll see how you are and stuff like that. That's what taking Hemohim every day. Then she'd start putting me on probiotics and Feinzymes. And I used to carry around like 3 bottles of antacid with me wherever I go. One in my car, one in my office, one in my house. I haven't took that since I've been taking the probiotics and the Feinzymes. So now I've taken everything. I've taken the hair tonic. My hair's gotten thicker. I put on the Synergy ampules, and look at my skin now.
Wow.
Yeah, I made him over.
She really made me over because I'm using the toothpaste and the toothbrush, and I just love all the products.
Wow. That's so amazing. Now, you are a medical doctor?
I'm a chiropractic doctor, Dr. Chiropractor.
Oh, well, that's medical. Listen,
I'm
that
listening.
is amazing testimony coming from a chiropractor. We appreciate you for sharing that. And we're going to have you back to share even more about these
Okay.
products, okay?
Sure.
And
Oh.
I would like to share, since I am here, really quick. I used to lose my glasses all the time, and my keys. I was always going crazy in the morning, like, oh, where are my keys? Oh, where are my glasses? It was like at the office, my coworker was just like, you need an air card for that. So I have my glasses in my hand. I know where my keys are, and all that is that I started taking smart memory and Ginkgo NATO. Since I've been taking those, I have like a lot of mental clarity. I always know where my glasses are. I know where my keys are. And I still misplace things here and there, but I know where I put them. So it has given me like really amazing mental clarity, and I remember things much better. It's amazing.
Wow, Velma, thank you.
You're welcome.
Whew. Uncle Mike, this is getting good. This is getting good. Dr. Davis, go ahead and unmute.
Yes. Me?
We have a Dr. Davis, Jetta Davis. You're
Okay.
muted. You got your hand up.
Unmute Dr. Jetty.
Okay, there you go.
Well, good evening, everybody.
Good evening.
And I'm sorry this just didn't show my face because I'm way too comfortable for that. But I do want to say that I was at the meeting with Vi Lee and some pretty amazing people on Saturday. It was awesome. But I want to give my testimony because I've only been taking the eye product and I don't even know the name of it. I just take it, and it has made such a difference in my eyes. It's almost like my eyes. I can't explain this. It's going to sound kind of strange, but it's like they have light in them. I can actually watch TV without my glasses, and I'm a person that wore my glasses 24/7. And so I can watch TV without my glasses. I can get on my phone without my glasses. And I spend hours now, and I'll even drive now. I'll take my glasses off and drive for a couple of hours and then perhaps put them back on. But it's been such an amazing product. And that happened with me. And I had just only been taking them a week, a little over a week. And so I'm really excited about it. I am on the Feinzyme as well as the probiotics. I love it. My husband is addicted to the toothpaste, seriously addicted to the toothpaste. So, but I just want to just thank you for the products. And I heard the other young lady testimony, so I'm gonna try the Facilian Husk along with the probiotics and see how that does with my body.
Oh, wow. All right. Thank you, Dr. Davis. That is amazing testimony. All right. Anyone else want to share a testimony? Mhm.
Well, actually, I will have to say with Dr. Davis, same thing happened with me with the lutein.
Yeah.
I had to use glasses all the time, constantly. Now I use them just to read. And I had to use them to drive. I always wanted to just get rid of the glasses because I'm a little vain and I don't like pictures with the glasses because of the clear. And I don't need them. I also like wearing sunglasses, and I couldn't wear sunglasses because, I couldn't be without my glasses longer than 10 minutes because my eyes will start hurting. So taking the lutein, absolutely, that helped me also. I can attest to that also. The lutein is amazing. It really improves your vision.
And I can tag on that too. I wear glasses too. I was wearing them all the time. Now, the only time I wear glasses now is when we go to a restaurant and it's dark and I want to read the menu. That's the only time I put my glasses on now. That's it. Other than that, they stay in my briefcase.
Wow. Yeah, do y'all realize how amazing these products are? Look at the testimonies. Listen to they don't have any reason to make this stuff up. It's real. Uncle Mike, you got the floor, sir.
Yes, I just want to jump on with Dr. Davis and also Vilma with the dealing with the eyes. Before I moved to Georgia, the VA had me on a glaucoma watch. And so when I came into Atomy, what I did is I did a little study and come to find out that lutein and luoxetine are the two best things for the eyes. And what I did, I like doubled up on them. Okay, I doubled up. And when I went to the doctor, she said that she didn't need to see me for, I think, like 2 years. The computer wouldn't even make an appointment because it was so far ahead. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you're dealing with your eyes, if you want to improve your eyes, if you want to not have some situations with your eyes, the lutein and the luoxetine, those are the two best things for the eyes. Back to you, Sales Master Sharon Wilson.
All right, thank you so much. Okay, let me see. Phyllis, can you share your testimony real quick now?
Yes, I would love to share my testimony.
Right.
I have been using the Absolute skincare and cleansing my skin, and I see my reflection in the mirror, but I think I was just not seeing the youthfulness, how the Absolute really tightens up the skin and smooth out the fine lines and your forehead until strangers start complimenting. What are you using? What are you doing? What's your skin regimen? I didn't think of this is my bragging right. This is my bragging time. All I knew is I was using quality products, and I'm glad that the world can see the difference without a commercial saying, look, look, look. You just go about your day being yourself, and even in the swimming pool, even, in different seminars, classes at school, I can honestly say absolute. It is magic in the bottle. All you have to do is use the product on a regular regimen and not even. I'm just staying meek and humble. I just when strangers give you your compliment, you're using a quality product at a quality price. And I just say thank you, Atomy.
All right. Thank you, Phyllis. And I guess we are the commercials for Atomy. If we use the products and we're feeling great and we're looking great, yes, we are the commercials. So thank you for sharing that. Well, listen, at this time, I want to turn it over to Uncle Mike, and he's going to share. We have Julie coming on a little later, but he's going to share some information on one of our products. Take it over, Uncle Mike.
All right, thank you very much. I am so happy to be here. I'm always happy to be here. I mean, where else would I be, right? I mean, this is the place. What I want to share with you today is going to be one of the products that someone had talked about and they were so happy with, and that's going to be the product Selenium Husk. Okay, so we're going to talk about that for just a few minutes. Not a whole lot to say about it, but it's just so important that we want to make sure that we, say some things about it. So the Atomy Selenium Husk, excellent product, and hopefully you may hear something today that may encourage you, or if you're needing some help in that particular arena, then this is what you want. So Selenium Husk. So as you can see, the member price is $29. And for those of you that have not yet signed up, it's free to join, so you might as well. So the member price is $29. There's 19,000 PV. Selenium Husk. All right. So then, Selenium Husk. One thing I want to say about it, it does come in individual packs. There's like 30 packs that come in a box. I was using this when before it came to our American inventory, when it was in the ATG mall. So I've been using it for some time. And so I can definitely tell you it's an excellent product. Now, a couple of things you want to remember about it is you want to drink a lot of water with it, okay? Selenium Husk will expand about 40 times its size. So what you want to do is make sure you drink it with plenty of water, okay? This isn't that product you open and pour down your mouth. This is not it, okay? So do not do that. Use plenty of water, okay? So what it's going to do is going to help with bowel movements, as you have heard already this evening on testimony, okay? So we don't, everything that is waste needs to be out, okay? It doesn't matter what it is. If it's waste, it needs to be out. If it's waste in you, it needs to be out. I don't know if you all had heard, but it was said that John Wayne had 35 pounds of waste in him when he died, okay? Taking this product can probably help some people with weight. You would be surprised, okay? So what it's going to do is it makes bulk. Okay, so if you've been having problems in the digestive area, you want this. Selenium Husk is also a prebiotic. Okay, so that means it's going to help with the good bacteria in your digestive system. Okay, so it is going to also help. It will help when your digestive system is in good working order. It's going to help improve your immune system. And you all know me. I tell you quick, in the midst of this pandemic, you better make sure that your immune system is in the tip-top shape that it can be in, okay? So it improves your bowel movements and your bowel health. Also, did you know that this here also can help with the heart as well? Okay, found that out in some additional study as well. So why is Atomy Selenium Husk special? It contains selenium husk, the main ingredient that stimulates your bowel for smooth bowel movements. Atomy Selenium Husk may consume 4,400 milligrams per day. Contains 10 supplementary ingredients such as prunes and berries for delicious taste. 6 stick packs make it easy to take with water anytime. You can take it with you. No worries about foreign substance, heavy metals, or anything because of the strict processing. Okay. So you can take the time, go on your website, and you can read some things about it. Just an excellent product. And we need this fiber in our bodies, ladies and gentlemen. Understand that we need the fiber. We need this. This is a very important. As you can see down here toward the bottom, the seed grindings from Chinese plantain. That's what makes the selenium husk. Okay. So it expands 40 times when met with moisture, increases stool weight and volume, softens the stool. It makes smooth bowel movements possible by promoting bowel activities, okay? And if you have good bowel movements, if you have good digestive system, it also could help your complexion, your skin as well. So you want to keep that in mind as well. Not a whole lot to say about it. When you do take the time, you can come on here and you can see these wonderful things that's in it. Prune, bilberry, cranberry, blueberry, aronia berries, carrot, chicory, hibiscus, aloe gel, and more. So it has a lot in it. So if you need help in that area, and I can tell you, even if you don't, at least every once in a while you want to use it, because it kind of acts like a scrub brush on the insides. And a scrub brush, hey, that's not going to hurt anything. Okay. So just remember, drink plenty of water when you take it, and it's going to help you to feel better and look better. All right. Thank you. Back to you, Sharon Roadmaster, or Sharon Sales Master.
That's fine.
I'm promoting you.
All right. You have a question. Phyllis, unmute and ask your question, please. Phyllis Johnson.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Okay. I wanted to give a shout out to Atomy's memory tablets. I am in school, in theology school, getting a bachelor's of advanced theology, and I have been taking every day the memory tablets and the milk thistle and all of the other vitamins, but especially I on purposely did this. A full course load is 5 courses. I was taking 7. I have all A's and B's. That Atomy's memory tablets do work. My dean, we have to go in and meet with the dean, and he said he almost put his mouth on me to say, young lady, you're overdoing it. But no, he chose to be quiet. I was challenging myself, and I needed to stay focused. So yes, I was asking for a lot of help to just stay focused. I passed all 7 courses, thanks also to the Atomy memory tablets. It works. Thank you.
Wow. Thank you for sharing that. Oh, goodness, 7 courses. Okay. That's a lot. But with the memory tablets, I guess that will help you along the way. So that's something that we need to keep in mind. Velma, you had your hand up. Go ahead.
Yes, I have a question with the psyllium. Can a 4-year-old, will it be safe for a 4-year-old to consume this product? And how much will it be advisable if so?
if I had a 4-year-old, I would probably give them probably a half a pack. But I would, make sure that you're drinking a lot of water with it. So it's a natural product. Okay. So it's, but you just want to make sure that they just drink, a lot of water with it. That's the key thing. Because sometimes our children, because of their diets, the thing that they eat, because all of us, even most adults are not getting enough fiber on a daily basis. And then, so yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. All right. Any other questions? All right. We're going to take a few more testimonies, and I'm going to ask Miss Patricia Hornsby to share. And then I'm following her, Susie. Yeah. All right, Miss Hornsby. Take it away.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Well, I'm gonna talk about my favorite item, which got me started in Atomy, and that is our Purpose toothpaste. And I can say this, as I got started in 2018 because I was due to go to the dentist, but I didn't go to the dentist because I hadn't been in years. Due to the fact, well, every time I thought I was gonna go, I didn't go, but no problem. So when I was introduced to it by Mr. Jacobs, and I said, well, I will try this. And the toothbrush, I call it my golden rod because it is the toothbrush as like gold in it. So I said, okay, I like this. So I started using the toothpaste and flossing my teeth. I always floss anyway, but it's the point is the toothbrush does a wonderful, wonderful job along with our Purpose toothpaste. But understand this, the Purpose toothpaste can be used for more than just one thing. So if you get a mosquito bite, you can use it. If you get a cut, you can use it, and it will definitely help that body, let that body heal itself instead of using everything else and running off to the doctors for a small cut. But even if you bite your tongue, and I've been known to do that, and it will help the bleeding to stop. So when I went to the dentist back here earlier this year, they asked me, well, what have you been doing? Because we know you haven't been here. I said, well, I've been using the Atomy Purpose toothpaste, and it has helped me tremendously. So I passed my test with my teeth with flying colors. It did not take long for them to clean my teeth. And like I said, my doctor was amazed. So yes, I did introduce it to him, and I get a chance to go back and talk to him some more about what the Purpose toothpaste and the toothbrush. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Thank you, Ms. Patricia. All right, Miss Susie, are you available? Yes.
Hello. How's everybody this evening? I am Susie from Illinois. And when she called my name, I'm thinking, okay, what can I share? But I'm just gonna give you guys, I started using the Atomy products last year, June, the HemoHeme. And I'm 63, I'm not on any medications. So my purpose in trying Atomy last year was I had at that time, an 88-year-old mom who was in a crisis. They had said that she only had 6 months to live. And through prayer and confessing God's word, and I found Atomy. We were praying, God, show us, we need something to help rebuild this 88-year-old woman's life. And so she came home on hospice with a feeding tube, and we started dumping Atomy down that tube along with some other organic foods and things like that. And God as my witness, we started in July. And by the 1st of July, October, the first Sunday in October, this 80, at that time she had turned 89. And she said to me, I called her, I said, hey mom, how you doing? And she said, I'm cute. I said, you cute? What you mean you cute? She said, I just got my hair cut and I look like heaven. I'm like, okay, look like heaven. Are you ready to go? She said, no, I'm not ready to go. But when I do go, I'm going to look like heaven. And I'm like, okay, these products have turned your health around this quick when the doctors had given you 6 months, and God has now used that hole in your stomach or that tube to extend your life. And I just want to say that I just arrived in Texas yesterday. And by this time, July 1st, we're going to be celebrating this woman who the doctors gave up last year. We're going to be celebrating her 90th birthday. And she's on no medication other than the supplements that she's getting from Atomy. And so we just monitor her blood sugar, her blood pressure, and then kind of her diet. But for the most part, she's getting her the things that she needs to keep her body strong through using the Atomy products. So I just want to say I am so on Atomy. Thanks, Sharon. Back to you.
Thank you. Oh my gosh, 90 years old, 90 years young. What a blessing. Thank you for sharing that. For sharing that. So let me see. Mon, Ari, y'all want to share something real quick?
Yes, yes, Sharon. Our Atomy paint patch is so amazing. We left maybe one envelope to a customer, our good friend, a month ago.
Yeah.
About a month ago, they both in their 70, almost 80, and they were like, "Can I get some more of that paint patch thing that you got?" So they ordered, I believe, total they ordered 5 boxes of our paint patch. So you can imagine that how good a product works. Any pain you have, put it on. Any headache you have, put it on. It is a temporary release, but it is going to deepen layer of your skin. And that's why when we out there, we sample that thing like, it is a good instant result that you will feel right away. So for those who haven't tried a paint patch, you need to order it, cut it up, sample it, and sell $5 per envelope. They will come back for more and more, many more other products. I love
Awesome.
it.
Thank you so much for sharing about those. Paint patches are really amazing. They really are. Anyone else is about to share? I thought I heard someone else. Okay, David. David Wilson.
Hello.
Hello. Now you know we need to hear from you.
Okay, Sharon. I don't have any new testimony, but I do have a new update. May of 2023, I was admitted to the hospital for open heart surgery, and I went through the surgery with no problems. I got released from the hospital without absolutely no pain. They gave me all kind of muscle relaxers, pain pills, and Tylenols, and I can honestly tell you, I never had to take not a single pain pill. But the thing that's more exciting than that, because before the open heart surgery, I was diagnosed with COVID as well as a blood infection. So they were giving me a lot of antibiotics. And just a side note about antibiotics, anytime you have to take antibiotics, you need to chase that with the probiotics, because the antibiotics that they give you in the form of drugs, it wipes out all of the good and the bad bacteria in your system, your digestive system. So remember, if you have to take antibiotics, it doesn't matter whether they're during IV or if it's a pill, chase that with the probiotics. But anyway, long story short, I went through all of this stuff and they just gave me all sorts of antibiotics and all kinds of fluid stuff to make sure that I didn't have a lot of swelling. And my kidneys, remember I had a kidney transplant last May. My kidneys went through all of these drugs and all these chemicals, and they absolutely had no impact. I think that my creatinine level went up as high as 1.4. And then from there, it came back down to the 0.8. The last the last blood sample, my creatinine is 0.7. So what I'm telling you is, if you have any kind of health challenges, I think open heart surgery constitutes one of those major situations. And I can tell you, I have been able to go through it by the grace of God and his blessings. But with these Atomy products, I have been able to go through it with them. I had no pain and my body is still functioning. And by the way, I am still taking my hemohim once a day. And it is not affecting any kind of immune suppressant drugs that I have to take for my kidneys. I'm so excited to be a part of this family. Thank you, Sharon.
Thank you. Thank you, David. We're so proud to have you as a part of the Atomy family. Whew, okay. Miss Lori Locklear.
Wow, that's a really hard one to follow, but I have a really short testimony. A friend of mine I had introduced to the psyllium husk, and he was having problems with IBS. And so I introduced him to the psyllium husk, and he was taking it on a regular basis. And like after a couple of weeks, he hasn't had any problems with the IBS anymore. And before that, the doctor was trying to give him some other medications for the IBS. And instead of taking it, he took the psyllium husk, and he hasn't had any adverse effects. He's also a diabetic, and it's been helping him with that too.
Awesome. All right. Thank you so much for sharing, Lori. We appreciate you so much. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is what we've all been waiting for. Keith, can we come back to you? Because I want to give the young lady time to. Okay, thank you. We'll come back to you, sir. So this is the moment that we've all been waiting on. This testimony, this woman is so powerful. She has blessed us with her testimony, and we wanted to share it with you all. And so at this time, we're going to introduce Miss Julie Biggerstaff, and she's going to come at this time. Miss Julie, are you there?
I am. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening. There you are. So y'all, let's welcome Miss Julie. All right, give her some love. Yay. All right, take it away. Take it away.
Thank you. Yeah, sorry about that. I was on another Zoom talking. Okay, I am Julie Biggerstaff. I have 8 autoimmune diseases. 2 years ago in August, I joined Atomy. So 2 years ago today, I would have been walking around with a walker. I was using a wheelchair on a regular basis because my rheumatoid arthritis and my fibromyalgia were so bad, and I had so much inflammation in my body that I really could not even hardly function. I couldn't dress myself. I had to wear pants that had elastic in them and were really loose. I had to buy really big clothes. you know, when I at least did try to dress myself. And I had been that way for several years. I actually had been diagnosed with the rheumatoid arthritis 16 years prior to that. So it's been almost 18 years that I was first diagnosed. And I had been to just multiple doctors trying to find something to work. I had tried all natural products before, and they were so expensive and they weren't working for me. So when I was introduced to Atomy, I was really negative. I had a terrible attitude. I went to a seminar because a friend of mine, Miss Sherry, had invited me just because she was my friend. So I went. But the longer I sat there and listened to all of the benefits from these products, I'm just going to flat say, the Holy Spirit came over me and just like calmed me down and just opened me up and literally was whispering in my ear, you need to try this. You need to try this. And so, I mean, I had already spent thousands and thousands of dollars trying to get healthy. And I was all ready to go out on permanent disability. I hadn't been able to enjoy my grandchildren because I couldn't even hardly pick them up. My hands and wrists were so inflamed and hurt so bad that, you know, to try to hold them was painful for me. And so I really was willing to try anything, but I really didn't think that Atomy was going to work for me. I really didn't. Nothing had. And I don't know that, like I said, it was like the Holy Spirit came over me and said, you need to do this. And so I listened to everything that the people in the upper line told me to do. They told me to order all of these products. And I didn't just order the Healthcare Best Kit. I ordered all of the products. I mean, I got everything I could get my hands on. And so I placed this massively huge order. And then that weekend, after the order came in, I did a colon cleanse because that's what they told me to do, because your health starts in your gut. And so they told me to clean my system out. So I did. And then I started the products on Monday morning and I bombarded my body with them. I took 4 times the daily dosage of everything. So I was taking handfuls of supplements and taking 8 chemohim a day. And I broke it up into 4 times a day. I did it in the morning, I did it at noon, I did it at supper, and then I did it before I went to bed. And I did that for 3 days. And on the 4th morning, I woke up and literally did not have any pain for the first time in 16 years. And it was overwhelming. I started crying because I had forgotten what it was like to get out of bed without hurting just horribly. And I stuck with it and I continued to bombard my body with it for 3 weeks. And then at the end of 3 weeks, my inflammation was gone. I still didn't have any pain. I was able to walk and function and clean my house and do dishes and stuff, that cook. I mean, I hadn't been able to do that in months, and I was able to do that. And so I thought, okay, well, this stuff's working for me. I'm going to go down to 6 a day. And so I cut myself down to 6 a day, and I did that for 3 more weeks. And then I was still doing amazing. I didn't hurt. I wasn't having flares. I felt wonderful. I had all kinds of energy. And so after that first 6 weeks, then I cut it in half and I was taking 4. And I did that for 6 more weeks because they told me your cells regenerate every 90 days. So that meant that I had been on it for 1 cell regeneration. And so I stayed on the 4 a day for the next 3 weeks, and that gave my body time to regenerate new cells. And I was still doing amazing. So I cut myself down to the daily recommended dosage, which is 2 a day. And I have been on that ever since. I was on 17 prescriptions. I'm off of my prescriptions. I've lost 65 pounds. And I just feel like I'm 20 years younger than what I am. And 2 years ago, I mean, I was ready to go into a nursing home because I couldn't do anything. So give them a try. These products, I mean, they have saved my life. They have completely and totally saved my life. That's about all I have to say, Sharon.
Julie. Now, I overheard you talking to someone about how you and your husband both have benefited. How has he benefited from this?
Okay, my husband had colon cancer, colorectal cancer. And he actually had his last surgery in May to reattach because he had a colostomy bag. And it had been almost a 2-year ordeal because they had to go in and do a surgery. He had to go through radiation. He had to go through chemo. And then they had to go in and remove the cancer after he was on the colostomy bag and had radiation and chemo. And then he was on the colostomy bag for 9 months. And then they had to go back in and reattach all the intestinal area. And he, because of all of that, was a mess. He used to work 12 hours a day and then officiate basketball, baseball, softball. So he would get up at 5 o'clock in the morning and he would get home at 10 or 11 o'clock at night. And he did this every day except Wednesdays and Sundays. And he called tournaments all weekend. And that was his life. I mean, that's what he did. And after his cancer, he literally could not even put in an 8-hour day. He had what they called chemoneuropathy in his feet. His colon had to be retrained. So we were dealing with that with him and dealing with me. And so I came home from that seminar and I said, we're going to do this and you're going to do it and I'm going to do it. And we're both going to give it 6 months. And he was in such bad shape too that he said, okay, I'll try anything. And we have neither one of us gone one single day without taking the products. He is back to, he drives the school bus. And so he drives the school bus in the morning. He works all day doing construction with my son. Then he drives the school bus after that. And then he works out in the yard or whatever. He hasn't ever gone back to officiating. His chemoneuropathy in his feet is not completely gone yet, but it is slowly getting less and less. The upper people in Atomy said that because it was nerve related, that it would take longer, and that the Atomy products work on the most important thing that's wrong in your body first, and then works with the other things that are wrong with you. And because his issues really dealt with the digestion all the way from mouth through colon, that's basically where his products worked on him the best. And so we had to, like I said, retrain his body. It was like he was an infant, you know, all over again. And the Korean probiotic and the USA probiotic have just been amazing for him as far as regulating his digestive system and stuff. So he takes everything just like I do. We take all the supplements, both of us.
Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, Are there any questions for Ms. Julie? Any questions? Raise your hand. Any comments? No one? Okay, well, Ms. Julie, we certainly appreciate you for sharing that information with us. And I could promise you that someone said from their iPhone, they said, wow. That's really all I could say.
Yes.
Wow, what an amazing testimony. So you were talking about retirement at one point. Have you retired yet?
I have not. I have not. I actually was bebopping down the hallway at school. And one of the ladies that I had worked with for years, she came up to me and she goes, I've been watching you and I know you're sick because we were both diagnosed with autoimmune diseases at the same time. So she says, I know that you have been sick for 16 years, but you are bebopping around this school like there's not anything wrong with you. She goes, I don't know what you're on, but I want some of it.
Wow.
And so I told her what I was on and I brought her a 3-day supply of it. And she is now a sales master with me on my team. And it's working for her just like it did for me.
Wow.
So
listen. Okay, the chat is blowing up. Let's see, you got some questions. Let's see. Remarkable testimony. Miss Julie, can you tell us what you're taking? I know you said you're taking all of the products, but just kind of run down on the main ones that you're taking.
okay. First thing in the morning, I take my 2 Hemohim with the USA probiotic, the Korean probiotic, the Fine Zyme, Color Food Vitamin C. Then about an hour later, I take spirulina, oh my gosh, women's probiotics, Sephora Queen. Oh my gosh, I can't even think of all of them that I take. The water soluble ones is what they, B complex. And I still to this day take extra B complex because people that have autoimmune disease, they really lack B vitamins. So I take extra B complex every day. And then at night, I don't take anything then the rest of the day. But then at night, I take 3 of the vitamin D and 3 of the Alaska omega-3. I just take 1 milk thistle at night. And my milk thistle, my Alaska omega-3, yes. And then I also drink a cup of the puree tea with the Manuka honey in it at night, about an hour after I eat dinner. And I take a vitamin C packet after every meal to help with the digestion. And vitamin C, the Color Food Vitamin C also helps with inflammation. I take the noni juice. I take an ounce of noni juice in the morning. And I take the Hong Sam Dan in the morning with my Hemohim and the other packets.
Wow.
So I take a lot of the products, a lot of them.
Uncle Mike, I know you've said that we have to, when we're dealing with disease, we have to attack it. And that sounds like what Julie is doing. And so I wonder, she's having such.
Exactly. The words from the late Dr. Don Lawson. Anytime you're dealing with a life-threatening health issue, you want to declare war on it. And so what that means is it's attacking you, then you need to attack it. And Atomy has a lot of products that can help with that attack. Most of you have probably seen me do the not demonstration, but the presentation on the vitamin B complex with the 9 organic fruits and vegetables, and also give you the deficiencies of when you do not have them. See, and how much time we got left? Let me just take just a minute or two. See, you have to understand this, people. Number one, we can't eat right if we wanted to. Okay, we have to supplement. Why do we have to supplement? You've heard me say it before. It's a biblical teaching that you work a field for 6 years. The 7th year, you let it rest. Ain't nobody letting nothing rest in America. Okay, so what happens? So now you're depleting the soil from the nutrients that produces your fruits and your vegetables. So now there's less in it. And then you spray it with all these toxins. There's so many chemicals in the US, it is not funny. So what the chemicals do, along with killing the bugs, is killing the good things in the soil. Okay, so you have so many things going against you. That's why we have to supplement. Then you throw in the pandemic, and I'll just stop right there.
Okay, so Miss Dr. Davis said, I have learned so much about healing my digestive system. Thanks for everything. All right, thank you, Dr. Davis.
A quick note,
Mhm.
if something else you want to do for your digestive system, and Julie is taking it, our noni concentrate. That will help with your digestion as well. Thank you. Back to you, Sharon.
All right. Okay, Miss Julie, you're the walking Atomy products. Together, let's go. A job. And that's from Miss Leah. All right, and we appreciate you sharing. That was powerful. And we want to get this information out to as many people. And so, ladies and gentlemen, we thank you for joining us on tonight. And it's almost time for us to close out. Keith, can you hold out to next week? Okay, all right. We want to cut you off. But we thank you, everyone, for joining the call tonight. We appreciate you so very much. And once again, Julie, we just love you. And we appreciate you so much. All right. So, family, we're going to let you go. And I'm going to, are there any announcements? Are there any announcements? And definitely all of our guests, get back with the person that invited you and go ahead and sign up. Don't listen. You sign up for free. We're not charging you anything to sign up and just get on these products, because if you join as a member, you get the member price. And so the prices are really, really good. All right. So if there's no announcements, leaders, anybody? Okay. So we'll see you next week. Uncle Mike gonna close us out with our company motto.
All
All
right.
right. And if you want to hang around, if you have any questions, we do the after party. So hopefully Miss Julie can hang with us for a few minutes. But all right, take it away, Uncle Mike.
All right. Thank you very much, salesman.